What's up guys, so today I'm very excited because my new Samsung Flip 6 just arrived. I'm upgrading from a Flip 4 which I traded in at CEX for £200. So yeah, I thought it's time for an upgrade, so let's unbox this, set it up and maybe do a quick review at the end, so let's get into it. Okay, I hope this video is in focus because I can't really see. Looks like we have a nice cardboard box, and I guess I'll just pull on this. What on earth? Okay, I've definitely not done this right. Here it is. Yeah, let's turn it on. So after that slightly awkward unboxing, I'm not very good at opening things. I'm just going to go ahead and set up this phone and I will see you then. So now that I've had a couple hours hands-on with this phone, I can say that I absolutely love this. It's like so much better than the Flip 4, even though there's only 2 generations separating them. So obviously, I think the first thing I noticed was just how much bigger this outside cover screen was and how much more that you can do with it relative to the Flip 4, which of course had that tiny cover display that you're never going to really use. So yeah, I've got some apps set on this. With the Good Lock launcher, you can launch any of these apps and experience them in a full screen view, which is really nice, so then you don't have to always flip open the phone every time you want to use it. And speaking of flipping and unflipping this phone, yeah, the hinge on it is honestly amazing. It's probably one of the best hinges you can get on any foldable device. It feels really sturdy and it's just really like confidence inspiring in this phone, and it always ends with that nice clap when you close it. It's just so much nicer and almost deeper than what the Flip 4 did, which kind of like clicked. Overall, I just really appreciate the design of this phone. Obviously from the Flip 5 directly, we have these new camera rings which are color matched to the rest of the phone, as well as these matte sides are really nice over the glossy ones of the Flip 4, again with that matte back. The speaker grille is really minimalist. I think on the Flip 4 it's just loads of cutouts instead of one continuous grille. So I think this looks much better than it was on the Flip 4. The whole thing just feels so much more modern and futuristic than that of the Flip 4. I just find that this phone looks really neat from every angle, like even the sides, you can see that the antennas match up. I also appreciate the fact that now the phone's bezels are matte instead of glossy, so they don't attract as many fingerprints as the Flip 4s did, as well as there used to be these small like pegs on the bottom of the phone, so when you closed it, it could protect the screen, but they don't have this anymore, so it does again provide that really satisfying noise when you close it. And unlike the Flip 4, my Flip 6 now closes all the way, which I guess is really nice to have. So I'd say the next thing that I was immediately really impressed with this phone is the crease on it, or the lack of a crease. On the Flip 4, the most annoying thing was how deep it was. Every time you'd run your finger along the display, you could feel that crease, and it was so annoying sometimes. But with this one, sometimes I forget that this is a foldable phone. Like you can barely even see that, and especially when you're actually just immersed in content and using the phone, you don't even notice the crease. Sometimes when you look at it from the side, you can see it a little bit, but it's really not that noticeable. And considering it folds, literally has to fold in half, the crease is really not bad on this phone at all. And another thing that's really useful with the outside screen is you can use it as a viewfinder to take photos, or you can use it so someone else can see you while they're taking the photo. And of course, this is kind of a phone review, so we have got to talk about those 2 cameras on the back. If you didn't know, there was a 50 megapixel main camera, and then we have a 12 megapixel ultra wide with a 10 megapixel camera on the front. And yeah, all of these sensors are so much improved over the Flip 4, especially that main camera, which of course now has been upgraded from 12 megapixels to 50. Yeah, the detail and the photos that you get from this is barely a compromise from this flagship iPhone that I'm filming on right now. So I feel like when I switch to this phone, when I'm using this phone without my iPhone, I won't feel like I'm sacrificing much. But I also love all of the little improvements that this phone has made over the Flip 4. So the vibration motor on this is so much stronger and feels so much more high quality than the one on the Flip 4. That was really like, it almost felt like a really old Android phone. And coming from an iPhone, which has a really good vibration motor, it felt like home. It felt very similar to the iPhone with the vibration motor. So that was, again, a really good improvement. So there is my quick summary and review of this phone in the 3 hours that I've had with it. So in this video, I haven't even mentioned the AI capabilities, the brighter screens, the faster chips, anything like that. It's a great phone. Thank you for watching and goodbye.